Hello, gorgeous Virgo, and welcome to my channel, GreenLion Goddess. Now, this is third time lucky for you guys. First time didn't feel right for this reading. Second time, the rain came in the window and my dog started scratching on the door. And this is the third time now. This is the beautiful card that came out for you guys. We do have rain, which is the wonderful news up here. It's very, very exciting. We've had a year of extreme weather. We've had drought. We've had bushfires, and now we have rain to the point of minor flooding. But, I'm not complaining. It's so nice to have rain. Now, I was just tuning in to you guys. We have Cosmic Egg coming out for you. And you can see that beautiful silver circle up the top. That's the element of spirit or soul or the divine, whatever it is that you sort of take that as. And what I'm really drawn to is how close that snake head is to it. How close that energy rising up and uncoiling. And I just get you're on the precipice, you're on the cusp of something big. Something is unfurling in your life. And it's actually going to be quite amazing and magical with this cosmic egg. The eggs are all around birth. Something is growing, about to hatch in your life. And that snake is such a beautiful protective energy. I know snakes can be creepy, but for me, it's more around your kundalini. Your kundalini energy is just rising and rising and rising. Your vibration is ready so that when this egg hatches, it's almost like there is no egg. I know this is this weird thing. It's like it's showing me at the moment is it's almost like there was no shell. There was nothing containing it. It was just there. But the actual shell of the egg was just an illusion. This is kind of weird and out there, Virgo, but this is what I'm getting. Because you're in such a state, a higher state, that you're just open to accept what it is that is coming to you. And so you've kind of lifted your vibration to this beautiful high level so that you're open to this moment of almost enlightenment that's coming through. So fascinating, Virgo, fascinating. I might just have to adjust that a little bit so we can actually see the cards. Sorry about that. So let's see. Where are we going to after this? Where are we going? You're on the cusp of a great realization. A great realization that something that you thought had form wasn't something that was forming. It was something that was always there within you. Look at this snake. Now, it's interesting. You've got snakes as a theme. But snakes, I love the snake. I love these snakes together, actually, because the snake represents a mother to me as well. It represents that real nurturing. The snake protects their eggs. And the snake is a real symbol of primal power. And so it's sort of it's going back to the source. It's going back to the beginning again. And so we have it in spirit in the cosmic egg, but we have here down in your reality. You will notice it in your physical world here because we have the element of earth here with that downward pointing triangle with the line through it in the snake card. There's something beautiful birthing in your life that is reflected it's mirroring what's happening on a higher spiritual level. So, and it's absolutely, see the colours are mirroring themselves as well, those rainbow colours within the snake and the cosmic egg. There's an ending here. But it's strange. It's saying there's an ending. The end and the beginning are the same. So it's almost like this is really strange, Virgo. It's like boundaries and sense of self is dissolved. So I'm going to get some cards from the Rider Waite to clarify this, and it might bring it into a little bit more of a practical reality. But we'll see where we go with it. It's because it's a bit like that Zen-like thing that it's happening on such a level. It's not intellectual. This energetic shift that's happening, it can't really explain it in words. It's just suddenly you are. Suddenly you are this. Suddenly you feel this way, and there's no real way to explain it. But it was like you always knew that that was there, but at the same time you're very different to how you were. It's I'm sorry, Virgo, but that's kind of the best way I can explain it. What can we get for challenges and opportunities around this? Challenges and opportunity. So I think on the highest, probably the highest spiritual level, there is, you're connecting on the highest spiritual level here. And so that's why it's hard to explain it, even though you will be seeing it in your physical realm. That's why it is really hard to kind of explain what it is. So challenges and possibilities and opportunities. We have the buffalo again. It seems really important to you to be able to actually physically be seeing the results of this. It's all very well for someone to come in and go, I met God, you're going to meet God, you're going to be enlightened, you've got this amazing high energy. Yeah, like I could be saying that to you. You've got absolutely no evidence that that's true unless you see it in your real life, which is your challenge plus also your opportunity. Because you can see here with this buffalo energy, see the lightning strike in the background? That's the divine. That's the divine creating something big here. So you will notice it. You will notice the impact and the effects of this, Virgo. The buffalo is a really positive, fortuitous omen to be coming in. It's saying this is your time. This is actually, it's like a pivotal moment in your timeline of your life. A really pivotal moment. And there'll be, I just keep getting things will be dissolving. Things will dissolve. Things that used to be an issue, things that used to bother you, things that, or people that used to be in your life, suddenly they'll be gone. So that's part of the challenge, is to be able to accept that and see that and bring that into your reality, but also allow it to happen, to kind of effortlessly transition into this. If this is making any sense at all, Virgo. So sometimes we get these really out there abstract readings, and this is one of them. We'll see where it lands. Okay, so pulling a card for love. Pulling a card for love, Virgo. So what do we have for love for Virgo for this fortnight? Firefly. Firefly, so the element of air. I feel like this is something fleeting with the firefly. It's a moment of illumination. It's a glow. The darkness is suddenly illuminated. But when it comes down to it, I would say that your focus is not going to be on love at all, to be getting this as your card for love. I would say that you will have little insights into your relationship and how you are with love, but your relationship is more to do with spirit and your spirit, and then how that is expressed in your physical relationships and your emotional relationships. So again, it's quite, it's nothing concrete, but it seems to be your relationship with the divine seems to be. So sorry, Virgo, I just got interrupted for a second there. So it seems to me that the most important relationship that's being highlighted here is your relationship with spirit, with the divine, with your soul, however you define that to be. That seems to be the thing that's really calling you and connecting you on a really high level. So let's look at career. Let's pull a card for career, and then we'll look at some clarifiers for this and see if the Rider Waite can give us anything anything a bit more down on the earthly plane, other than something amazing's happening up on the higher spiritual planes, which is great. Like, that's amazing in itself. But like I said, it's sometimes hard to believe. So what can we get But I think you will be feeling it. I think you'll be feeling light. I think you can actually be feeling this. So career for Virgo, career. Spider upside down. You know what? I'm going to shuffle that again because I had the whole deck upside down. So I'm going to shuffle this again for you, Virgo. That just didn't feel quite right. Okay. This is better. Okay. You seriously? Okay. It obviously was right. Spider upside down. It's just weird. So it obviously was the right thing. I think that what I'm grappling with, and I think this is what you might be grappling with, is just the high vibration of this, of what's happening. And it's like, believe in miracles, believe. You need to believe that this is actually real. So with the spider upside down, it becomes the element of earth becomes the element of air. Spiders are now creating they're now creating their web. They're now looking at creation on a higher plane. And so it's sort of actually looking at, in terms of your career, again, it's exactly the same thing. Looking at your career and your relationship to the divine and how that's impacting your career. So, yeah, it's interesting because it's looking at what it is that you're creating. The spiders create a web, and it could be work actually on the web, on the internet, but it could actually be very creative work. But it's the divine, what's divinely inspired by this, or how are you divinely guided by this? So there's a bit of a theme happening for you guys, Virgo. Now, what do we do? We're going to get some clarifiers here. Okay, let's get the clarifier for the spider. The Three of Wands upside down. What's going on? I'm having all the decks upside down. I'm going to do that again. If I get the Three of Wands upside down again, I'm just going to lose it. Seriously. Okay. This is not happening again. The Nine of Pentacles. Oh, Spider was like, yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's about independence, financial independence here. Okay? This is actually what the divine is asking and wanting of you. It's actually knowing that you have the power to create yourself. You have the power to be responsible for your own money, to actually manifest money. You don't need to be relying on anybody else. So this is a real sense of, you might be happy to go out on your own as well. There's this real sense that Spirit's saying, have confidence in yourself that you can do this on your own. And so for some of you, this is extricating yourself from a relationship where you are sharing funds or bank accounts. It's actually having maybe your own account or your own money somehow. For some of you, it's actually going out and earning money yourself. For some of you, it's starting up your own business. And others, it's like just knowing that you don't have to rely on working for somebody else, because this is saying you can actually work for yourself. You can do it yourself. So there's financial independence here on a career level coming through for you, Virgo. Okay. Cosmic Egg. What clarifier do we have for Cosmic Egg? Ah, the King of Swords. Okay, so this could be related to an Aquarian, could be related to a Libra as well, or a Gemini. I get Aquarian quite strongly, but this is very much clarity. There's intellect here. With this cosmic egg, this is the masculine balancing with the feminine. The snake is very much a feminine icon for me. And so it's interesting, the divine aspect, it seems to be very much about being open to the feminine and the divine feminine, but your actual 3D reality is this masculine energy of clarity, intellect, making really good business decisions around this as well. So I feel like this is going to be successful because there's this real detached thought around this. This is someone that's running a business, that's planning and strategizing a business here. That's actually, this is someone that is actually cutting through all the crap and someone that people do look up to. So this energy, I actually feel like it's you, Virgo. If it's not you, it's somebody that's actually very helpful for you. This person is making this, what the divine wants you to be doing, happen. So it will be very clear to you what that is with that King of Swords energy coming through. But very much the business leader, the strategic planner, this seems to be very much the 3D level happening here, which is good. So we've got the snake energy coming through. Let's see, what can we get as a clarifier for the snake? What can we get as the clarifier for the snake? Again, like the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. This is again is independence, but it's emotional independence, knowing that you don't need to be relying on anybody else for your happiness. So in the career sense, the Spirit's wanting you to know you don't need to rely on anybody else for your financial freedom. This one's saying you don't need to rely on anyone else for your emotional freedom. Now, neither of them are saying you don't need anybody else. It's you still can have a relationship. You can have business partners. You can still all of that sort of stuff. It's not saying you will be on your own, but it's saying you don't need them. You're like a contained little unit. This person has their cups lined up in a row, and that's because they've done that. They've made that. They've actually been the ones that have created order in their life. They're the ones that have worked out what satisfies them. And for you, Virgos, the order is important. It is important to have everything in place. So I think this is really, really strong, empowering message coming through that you are all you need. So it's quite, I feel really light and clear. I think that's how you're going to be feeling. There's no blurring of boundaries. There's no confusion. Everything's just crystal clear when you're connected up to that really higher spiritual realm. Okay, Buffalo. What are we going to get for Buffalo? Talking about clarity, we get the Sun card. All about clarity. Happiness, breakthroughs, opportunities. We'll put it up next to the Buffalo. Sorry, I'm knocking the firefly down. Please excuse my dogs in the background. This could be related to a Leo as well. That is the Sun card. It is the Leo card. And the Buffalo could also be a Taurian energy as well that you're dealing with. But I really feel like this is your challenge, is to actually connect and feel that clarity. Let it flow through you. Break through that barrier where you feel like you can't connect to that divine spirit. Because it is there. it is actually something that you can connect to, and you will feel that in your reality. You will see that and see how it trickles down to your physical reality. So this is the opportunity and the challenge here. But I see mostly opportunity. There's not many challenges other than to just believe. Other than to believe. Believe in yourself. Be open. So beautiful, beautiful energies coming through, Virgo. And then for Firefly, for love and relationships, what are we going to get for that? Love and relationships. Love and relationships for Virgo. Clarifier on that. Moments of clarity in your relationship. Divine messages about what's happening in love and relationship for you. Let's have a look and see how this plays out in the 3D reality coming through. The Nine of Wands. Okay. There's no need to struggle anymore. There's no need to fight anymore, actually. I think that's what, if you've been expecting some sort of combative behavior from a partner or a loved one, or it's been a struggle to find a loved one and you've been dating a lot, and it's like that one didn't work, that one didn't work, that one didn't work. You've got 8 wands here. These are the struggles that have been fought and won. This fellow here is just there, battle weary but ready for the next attack. And really the message of the Nine of Wands is you're so close now. There isn't going to be another attack coming. So I feel like there's going to, if things have not been good on, I think you'll have moments of clarity where you'll know exactly, if you're having conflict with a partner, you will know exactly what it is. You'll see so clearly when you connect up to that higher vibration, exactly what it is you're doing and what they're doing, and you know exactly how to kind of combat that. It's almost like asking, is that true? And finding out, no, that belief about that person isn't really true. Why are we still fighting? Just why? It would just dissolve. Like I said, with that cosmic head, it kind of seemed like there was a form there, and then suddenly it's not there. There's nothing to fight about. The same with this idea of a struggle with, I can never find the perfect mate, I can never find the perfect partner, or everyone I meet is just wrong. I'm so sick, I feel like I'm on a treadmill, is the image I'm getting, a treadmill of trying to find love or trying to find connection and relationships. And it's kind of like you just get this moment of clarity of, I know exactly how to find what it is that I want. And so you will then find the right person. You will then find the right connection if you're not looking for romantic love. You will find a satisfaction in those interactions, in those love and relationships. So it's just, you're being so guided so clearly this fortnight, Virgo. It's absolutely amazing. So I hope that makes sense. If you'd like to hear more, please like, subscribe, or leave a comment. Otherwise, I look forward to talking to you next time. Bye, Virgo.